Oops, I had the loop on. Totally forgot that. Hey guys, hey Hayes Hoonigan and Jeff Thorson, just as the title says, just hanging out and doing a few things. Um, I had the it's more so because I get bored down here alone, so get you guys on, and I can at least say hello. Hey, Shadell and Zenbender. So I had an issue. I've taken my hot end apart on the Trident because my clicky probe stopped working. It wasn't picking up. So at first I thought it was this piece that I had printed in PLA instead of ABS. I thought, oh, this piece is warped, but this piece is in perfect condition. So I don't know exactly why it wasn't picking it up. So I'm just, I gotta cut this off. I just took it apart. I'm going to put it back together, and I may just have to reconfigure the location that it picks it up. Is all. It's all I can think about. Something just went out of whack. There was a couple. The screws in this were a little bit loose. When I snugged them up, it kind of moved it a bit. So I'm thinking it maybe just shifted position a little bit inadvertently. So can't find. Where's my zip ties? I had a pile of zip ties here. Let me go get some zip ties. So I'll be just right here. There they are. There's my zip ties. So yeah. So I'm just more so just wanted, come by, chit chat, say hello, ask questions, whatever. Gonna work on this. I got this box in today. This is some actual bamboo PLA refills because they gave me 4 empty spools with the AMS. So I thought, let's just order their filament. People say their filament's expensive. I don't think it's so bad. I think it's a reasonable price. But then in Canada, I think we pay more for filament. We don't have as many options as you guys do down there in the States. So anyways, I just thought I'd order some refills, utilize the spools. Okay, so we're going to put this back together. Yeah, this is in perfect condition. I don't know why it stopped working, but hey, we'll eventually put a tap on it anyways. So I made a dumb mistake of when I pulled the hot end apart, I forgot to take the filament out. So this is going to be interesting to try and put the back in through the extruder with the piece of filament sticking out. I could cut it off and push it, blah, blah, blah. But yeah. Hey, Stream Elements bot is running. Yoo-hoo! Okay, so let's go ahead. If I come back to this camera here, we're just going to put this all back together and see if I can't get the whole thing synced up and working again. It was working fine, and then just all of a sudden I went to do a bed full of prints, and ka-choom, it stopped working. Well, it didn't stop working. It wasn't picking it up. So for whatever reason. So we're going to throw this back on. Hopefully. Do I have to hold those nuts in place in the back? Yeah, because that'll fall out if I don't. So can I get you guys a little closer? What the heck? I do number 2. Whoops, there we go. Yeah. Let's put the part on here. Yeah, but the PLA part's holding up pretty good. What is I got my electrical cord on. Why is that Lazy Susan not Lazy Susieing so well? Okay, let me hold this, bring this over closer to me. Put my hands on here, and there's 1 bolt. And 2 bolts, 3 bolts more. I'm telling you guys that, now we're going to lift this guy right up to the top and make sure he's nice and snug this time. He was loose for some reason. Maybe he vibrates loose. Maybe this is somewhere where I eventually put some blue Loctite in, because maybe during the resonance and all blah, 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 he probably vibrates a bit loose. So, hey, Golden Jaguar, hello, sir. So it might not hurt to put just the blue removable Loctite in on these things, because I know I tightened those initially, and then when I took it apart, it was loose. So that may be, as a matter of fact, where is my Loctite? Hang on. Hang on. Huh. I know I have an open one. I got an unopened one here. This is the blue, which is the removable. I know I have an open one. I don't know where I put it though. Can you ever have too many open bottles of Loctite though? Let me just check. No, can't see it. Anyways, so because this stuff can get messy, I'm just gonna grab a shop rag here. I'm gonna grab a shop rag here, and we'll throw a little bit of blue Loctite on this thing. Let's go ahead and go like this. Printed these the rest of the clips for the panels. I got some sample filaments in yesterday. Kingroon sent me some of their white PLA and their gray PLA, and I printed the rest of these clips on the bamboo P1P with their white PLA. And holy crap, this is nice. This is like silky smooth finish filament. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful stuff. And they have a heck of a sale on it right now, but I'll be posting the link to the sale and everything on my when I do the video for it. So let's open this Loctite. I opened another bottle of this stuff already, and I just don't know where I put it. But this was an Amazon thing, and but long story short, when Amazon shipped me this Loctite and a few other things, they delivered it to the wrong house. And so I told them that, and they resent me the whole order again. And then meantime, I ended up discovering where they delivered it. It was like about 6 houses down from me. And I wouldn't know that. All I know is the picture. All I know is the picture they put online showed the wrong doorstep where they left the picture. So anyway, so I went down, knocked on the door, and guy handed me my parcel. And so I got free Loctite, free a bunch of things. So let's go ahead and do these one at a time then. Since they're going into nuts, or the heat sink nuts, heat insets, I'm not worried about it because I'm not Loctiting them into plastic, because Loctite can be, it's not. I guess I have to poke a hole in this. Do I have a pin to poke a hole? I don't really want to cut a hole. Oh, maybe I'll just do this. Hey, 3D Medic Vince. So let's go ahead and just poke a hole without poking my finger, hopefully. Don't need much of a hole. No, maybe I've got to cut the tip off. Or, hey, maybe no. Yeah, let's just cut the tip of this off with my knife without cutting my finger. Ooh, there. Cut the tip. Now if I can just poke a little hole. Isn't this riveting? Come on. A little deeper. There, I think that's it. No. Come on. There it is. Okay, good. Tiny, tiny little hole. No. You guys are just cut it open. There we go. Now we got some blue coming out. There we go. Oh, that's plenty. Almost too much. Okay, there we go. Let's screw that in. There we go. And we'll do the other one. And this will hopefully stop them from vibrating loose. There we go. Doesn't need much. Major Gamer Geek, good evening. Okay, there we go. Let's put the lid on this stuff before I leak. I don't know if this stuff's toxic to the skin or not, but I won't take that chance. I guess I could read all the warnings, but when I can even read this with my new glasses, oh my goodness, what a difference these make. I can read that tiny type with my new lenses. Okay, we'll put that in there so I know where it is. Okay, get that back together. Let's pull this a little closer. Here we go. Make sure we run those wires through the gap. Let's put this all back in. Get back in there where you belong. And you go right in the middle there. There you go. Okay. And then we will snug this stuff up. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. Oh, this one. Put this all back together. And see if I can't get that clicky probe lined up and working again. It's all working perfectly except for that. What? And except for the LEDs, of course. Hey, Mika Steve. Okay, those two. Let's plug this in while I think about it. I believe that went right there. Probe. Come on, come on, come on. My big fingers. There we go. Okay. Did I bring a drink down? I did. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Here's my drink. Major Gamer Geek, I use for the base of the frame, or for the frame portion, I put these down. I have a couple of these marble tiles that I use for lining up the corners of the extrusions. And once I get the corners lined up and I get the whole thing square, then I transfer it over to the Lazy Susan. So, but yeah, you want to do it on a nice flat as possible surface in order to get your extrusions and everything parallel and square with each other. That's the, if you get this square up front, saves a lot of hassle and a lot of having, when you do the de-racking and everything, it makes it a whole lot easier as well. So yeah. Okay, that's on. Let's go ahead and I'm going to feed, I don't want to cut this filament off, so I'm going to feed it back up through. It's like reverse feeding the filament. There it goes. There we go. That way I can turn it on later and melt it off. Okay. You're going up there. And thermostat, let's plug these in. Oh man. These are hard with big hands. There's my helping tool. Come on, come on. Get over there a little bit. Better if I do that. And there we go. Thermostat and heater. Get on up. Get on, get on, get in there. Get in the hole. There it is. Yeah, I have big fingers, so it's nice to have little helping tools. So that's good. This should shut no problem now. There we go. Close this door. Okay. And let's plug the, what did I do with, I trapped my filament. What did I do with my filament? Where'd you go, filament? Get out of there. There you go. You got to be taking it. And then my stealth burner cover. There we go. I'll put this back on, making sure to line these pins up, being very careful, and boom. Okay, now we will screw these back in. I love this hot end, this whole head, because it's very easy to take apart and service and maintain, etc. So I really like that compared to the mini the mini afterburner. Oh, on the zeros. Oh man, this thing is heaven to work with. So we've got the back cover on this, and then we did the back cover on stream. Then I've got this side on, and I've got all the clips on this side, but I decided to work on the hot end and the clicky probe while I could still reach in through this side before I put the covers on, because just makes it a little more convenient to work on. And that's why I like these quick release cables. Why are you not gripping? Why are you not going? Oh, I see. We're not quite. There we go. Yeah, these quick releases, instead of having to unscrew a whole bunch of stuff, if I have to get in there and I want to take a side panel off, these quick release things are awesome. Hey, Miles, going good, thank you. You're off work, you'd love to get a video done. Yeah, I'm going to be making some more videos. I've been shooting a lot of B-roll for some videos that I need to start making videos. So I've been shooting B-roll for the King Rune filament video. I've shot a lot of B-roll. I'm going to do a video about, printing and using these clips. A whole bunch of little things that I want to start doing. So, okay, this is on. Let's power up. Let's power up and see that. Show me the rainbow. Show me the rainbow. There we go. And I'm going to see exactly if it picks the. You watch, it'll pick the probe up now that I've taken it apart and tightened it and put it back together. We'll see. And if it won't pick the probe up, then I gotta recalculate or refigure the thing. What's that screw for? That's a spare screw. I think that's off the bamboo. Okay. Okay. There we are. We have lights. We have a display. We are good. Let's go over here. Let's connect. And refresh. Come on, you can connect. We know you can do it. There it is. Let's home it. Make sure everything's moving, which we are. Okay. I'm homing good. Nothing is moved. Right on. Now, let's try and pick up the probe. Attach probe. No. Okay, so we're not getting the probe. Dock probe. We don't need to worry about it. We didn't attach it. So I'm just going to watch it from the front. I want to see if I'm out of alignment. Okay, I'm not out of alignment, but when it hits the probe, it's bending it down a little bit. So these things are, okay, they are print in place, Gremlin Sports. They're print in place to a point. They all print as one piece, but actually it's 3 pieces that print, and then you basically assemble them together like a hinge by using filament. So you can see the filament going in the holes there. So the 3 pieces print in a group, basically. So it prints on the bed like that. And then you pop them apart, and then you assemble them, because you need to have the bend on the hinges, right? So basically, so that when you put it together, you are basically going like this, and then it latches closed. So yeah, you're using filament as hinges in the 2 locations. So yeah. So they're print in place to a point, but yeah, no. Yes and no. At first I thought they were, because they print flat on the bed as one unit, but then they all separate with each other. So yeah, I'm going to adjust the probe dock, Golden Jaguar. I think I have to adjust the probe dock down, because even if let's unlock my, what's the code to unlock steppers? Or I can just reset, either or. Let me just do a restart. Restart. No, I have to do a restart, firmware restart. Or do I? Well, that didn't unlock them. Come on. Oh, it's because it's got that error up there. Yeah, you'll like those. Those are great. Because like here's the ones in the panel, right? All you do is just pop it off like that, pop it off like that, and you pop them all off, and the panel will just pop off. And when you have it, boom, boom. So easy. I have it on my, if we look back over right here on the 2.4, right behind me there, you can see the black and gold ones. I have it on that printer as well. So yeah. What's the code? Oh, you like the design, the colors? Thanks. What's the command line code for unlocking the steppers? Come on, guys. I know Zenbender knows it, and Zixelter knows it. Or I can just restart. That's fair enough. No, it's not letting me, because it's not letting me because it's throwing the error for my probe. Oh, that's okay. You know what I'm going to do? Why we're not connecting at all right now? That error has caused me grief and pain. M18, MQ18, M18. It doesn't want to. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything. M18. Standby. Did it do that? Did it do it? It worked. Good. Thank you. So I should be able to go. And if I manually try and pick up the probe, yeah, no matter what I do, I think it's just hitting. When I took it apart, it connects. Like if I take the actual probe off, it will stick to the bottom of the probe mount here, no problem. Boom, easily. And interesting thing is, if I do that, it knows it's mounted now. And if I go ahead and tell it to dock the probe, okay, let's say we have some hesitation happening here. Why? Then we have barking dog, hidden dragon upstairs. Somebody's walking up by the front of the house. Oh, we're rebooting here. That's why. Okay, so now if I go ahead and say dock probe, oh no, it's going to want me to home it. Hold on a sec. I just want to see if it'll dock the probe. Let me home everything here. Boom. Fair enough. It should have to lift the probe 1 millimeter. Yeah, it's not even, no smoke, Scott. No. No. So we're going to home. Okay, we're going to hit dock the probe, even though I've got the probe standing in my hand. Or attached probe, sorry. Boom, it's going to go, blah, nothing there. But I'm now going to put the probe on by hand, and it's going to know the probe's on. Now I can hit dock the probe. Or actually attach the probe again. Now dock. Okay, we are kind of freezing. Probe already attached. We know it is. So let's go ahead and dock it. Oh, is this that hesitation between my... Anyways, let's just give it a second. I don't think, Zen, I don't think I have it lifting 1 millimeter when it undocks it. I think I just have it picking it up and pulling it straight out. Okay, probe open. Dock probe. There we go. Okay, it docks the probe fine. Okay, docking is one thing, but picking it up. Now if I go attach probe. No, not attaching. So I'm going to do what Golden Jaguar said, and I was going to try anyways, is that, and which is a great idea. I'm going to move you out of the way. I'm going to lower the probe dock just a hair. That's why I put the adjustable probe dock on here. So we're going to bring this in here, and I'm going to lower this probe dock just a hair, and see if maybe I want to bring that forward a bit more so I can reach back in there. There we go. So I can get my hands under here. This is when I wish I didn't have this side panel on, but I could actually, you know what? It might be easier. And this would be a good reason why you do these clips. So let's go ahead and move that over. So I can just go bang, bang, and we just go 1, 2. And this is just instead of undoing a bunch of screws when you want to service in here. Okay. And this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then look at that. We're off. We'll set this down. And there we go. This is just going to be easier, much easier for me to get in here and be able to actually hold this with this hand. So we'll loosen these screws off a bit. And we're going to lower this. Oh man, just fortunately it's not super, super loose. So I kind of have to force it down. And it's not really moving. I got to give it a little bit of help. There we go. We lowered it about 0.5 millimeter, if that. Okay. So let's try that and see if it makes a difference. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's go attach probe. Are you going to want me to? Oh, there we go. There it goes. Picked it up. Okay. So that was the issue, that this was just a little bit too high, and it was pushing it down. So let's do it a few times. Let's dock the probe. Okay, we docked the probe successfully, and let's attach the probe again. There we go. Perfect. And dock the probe. Perfect. And attach the probe one last time. There we go. Perfect. We got it going. Good. So yeah, I don't know. Combination maybe. The thing in here was loose, so I'm glad I did take that apart and put some Loctite on it. And lowering that, for some reason, lowering the dock just a little bit. And let's attach the probe again. Oops, let's dock the probe. Sorry, I know you're already attached. You don't have to go into a constant wheel spinning motion, though. You know, don't have a hissy fit. It doesn't like when I tell it to attach the probe when the probe's already attached. Okay, here we go. Are you done? No, you're rebooting yourself. That's why. Okay, now let's dock the probe. Oh, you're going to want to home again now. Oh, you big suck. Probe. Okay. I need to home it when it restarts. So we're going to do that once more. I'm going to test it one more time. So let's dock the probe manually. Let's home this thing. We'll try it once more, and I think it's fixed. I'm pretty sure it's fixed. So we can then put the covers back on, and we can actually start printing. I'm printing a whole set of 2.4 parts for my buddy Richard, and so I need to start printing some more. Oh, I didn't want to pull you all the way back in. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and try now that we've homed it. Let's dock the probe again. Attach probe. You're hesitating. I think I confused it because the probe was attached. You're going to reboot the software. It's going to reboot again. Something's going on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And it works. Okay, and then we'll dock it once more. And man, there's hesitation here. Dock. Probe already docked. Probe's not docked. Are you not? Is it not on here properly? No, there we go. Probe's attached. Probe is triggered. Let's just see if I've got something going on here. Okay. And dock probe. What's going on? Okay, you're attached. I'm having that. There's a lagging issue again between the computer and the board. I think I may need to restart. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut down, and I'm going to put the probe away. I'm going to do an actual shutdown and restart. We did a proper shutdown. You need to print your 2.4R2 parts. You need to get your Revo 6 repaired and your MK3. Okay. Yeah, I'm printing because my buddy Richard doesn't have an enclosed printer yet. He's working on one. So he gave me a case full of it's got to be 10 rolls of ABS in there, and said print me a couple sets of 2.4 parts and then just keep the rest of the filament. So I said, okay, cool. So we've been printing them a bunch of parts in the eSun ABS, and the parts are coming out not bad at all. Hang on, are you going to focus for me? So there's some of the parts that have been printing. They're probably not PIF quality, but these are really, really nice looking parts. Here's some more. Here's the back side of these. I don't know why I'm getting this little line there. And this is eSun filament ABS. Man, the camera makes those layer lines look way worse than they are when you look at them. And then back here, there's some more. These are not bad looking parts. So we're gonna eventually print 2 full sets. And yeah, so we've started those. It's just a matter of keeping track of what's been printed and what hasn't been printed. Okay, there we go. We're rebooted. I just want to make sure all is working right. So we'll home it. I don't know what was causing that little hesitation when I told it to dock and undock. It said it's already been docked when it hasn't been docked. So I just want to make sure everything is connecting properly here too. Should be. The home good. Now let's go ahead and say attach probe. Okay, we are attached. Good. And let's dock the probe. Probe already docked. Error. Set probe state G-code. G-code command error. Probe attach failed. Okay, so it's saying that the probe is not attached. So, oh, thanks, Project and Dad's Garage. Appreciate that. Much appreciated, sir. Long night at work. Well, don't work too hard. Okay, so it thinks the probe is already docked, and it said it failed to attach the probe. So the reason for that is going to be a connection between the magnets, because the probe is attached, and if those magnets are not making a good connection, then that's an issue. So these two, so I wonder, there's something not, so that is definitely connected. The magnets are making contact right there. Okay, so let's see if let's attach the probe again. So it wants to attach it. And then it throws me an error. So it's saying probe attach failed. Okay, so something's going on then. Something is not quite right. If it says probe attach failed, then there's a connection issue somewhere between the probe itself and the probe mount here. So I guess let's take this thing apart again. Query probe. Let me try that. Query probe. Probe triggered. So it says the probe is triggered. So if now let's see if I trigger the probe. Okay, now if I query probe again, probe triggered. I'm triggering the probe. Probe triggered. It's showing constantly probe triggered, which is not right. Yeah, no, that's not right. Because I should right now, if I hit attach probe, it's going to go and attempt to attach the probe, and it throws me back an error saying probe attach failed. So it's not recognizing the probe is attached. So we need to. What's this we? I need to take this apart and figure out what's going on in there. Oh well, what the heck? Something is not making a proper connection between the probe body, the probe itself, and the actual probe mount on the hot end. I wasn't expecting this problem to happen while I was on this stream. I was expecting this to be a quick fix, and then I could go ahead and open some bamboo filament and try out the new bamboo filament. But hey, good old Trident had a different plan for me, and I'm only planning to stream till about 9 o'clock. I didn't want major problems tonight. Take the probe off and send a query probe. Okay, I'll do that before I finish taking this apart. Yeah, I'll try that right now. So we'll take the probe off. Let's do a query probe. And probe is triggered still. So the probe shouldn't be triggered when it's off. Probe triggered. So it's not making, probe triggered when it's off. And when I put it on, probe off should still read triggered. Well, probe on is triggered. It's triggered on or off. Okay, so probe off is correct. It reads triggered. Probe on should read not triggered until this is clicked, and then it triggers it again. Triggered is an open circuit. Yeah. So it's triggered when it's off. When this attaches, it closes it, or it opens, and then when the probe actually hits is when it actually triggers it again. So something's going on in the inside here. I'm guessing those wires are not making proper contact with the magnets in here. That's the only thing I can kind of guess that would be going on. I would think. Well, come on. It's easy enough to check. Okay, so we have that off. We can pop. Well, I should have got rid of this filament while I had it. That's okay. I can just. Oh, I gotta unplug the thermostat and the. I should shut it down first here, anyways, before I start unplugging anything major and causing myself some issues. Yeah, I'll use a multimeter to check these. I will for sure. I got make sure we have the continuity going there. Actually, yeah, I should check this one. Hey, Art Chapman, how are you? Okay. We'll just check all these pieces. And good, the Loctite hasn't tightened up too much yet. There we go. This is easy enough to pop off. That's what I love about this hot end. As I say, it's so simple to take apart. Quick and easy. Okay. Yeah, well, it was working, Fabian. It was working before. So I'm quite confident it's on the right pin. It was working before. There's no reason it should have stopped working. So let me grab my meter. It's not in my drawer, so it means I put my meter somewhere. Let me grab it. Don't you hate when you put something's not where it should be, and you don't know where you put it? It should be in this drawer. Oh, it is right. It was in a different spot in the drawer. Okay, so let me check. So what I'm going to check here is, number one, make sure we have continuity between the wire and the magnet. My wiring up here is fine. Now, the other question is, did I plug that back into the wrong? did I plug it back into the wrong port on the breaker on the PCB, on the two-part PCB here? I need to get a light up here so I can see. Did I have it plugged into the wrong plug? No, Man, that text is small. Probe. Yeah, I know it was plugged into the right one. Yes, I did. I did plug it in. I plugged it in. I'm sure that's, you know, I love the phones because it makes for a great magnifying glass. If I take a picture of that and then blow that picture up, okay, that definitely says probe. Yeah, so I was plugged into the right plug, and yes, it was plugged in. Okay, so let's turn my meter on. Where's my continuity? Oh man, what did I just drop? It's dropping everything here. Okay. I believe I want that right there, but I believe I need to move this over here. Or do I? Hang on a minute here. It's a new meter. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, this goes over here. Yes. Okay, there's our continuity. Okay, so let's go ahead and test the wire to the magnet. That's good. This one, come on, to this magnet. Come on. That's good. Now let's hook this up. And can't quite get in there. Let's see. That's okay. That's open there. Let's just make sure. And when I trigger the probe, okay, come on, come on. This is the probe. And when I trigger the probe, we stop. This is hard to hold with my hands. There. Come on. My hands are too big. This is harder than it looks. Okay. I'm trying to hold this and trigger this probe at the same time. Okay, triggered, not triggered. Triggered, not triggered. So that's working the way it should. Question is, am I getting a good connection here? And that could be the issue if I'm not getting a good connection between these two. So I can tell that. Let's see if this here and so without the probe on, I shouldn't get continuity between this one and this one. And I don't. Okay, so there's no continuity here without the probe on. When I put the probe on, I should get a signal between this one and this one. And I'm not. Okay, so there's the issue right there. The probe is attached. I'm touching this. Come on, come on. This is really hard to do and show on camera at the same time, but I'm touching this one. And I'm touching this one. And there's nothing. And I should be getting something, because when these two magnets get touched, yeah, okay, so the issue is all things she may have said. Did you plug it in? So the issue is I'm not getting connection, or a good connection, between the magnets here. But let's see if I squeeze it on. I just want to see if it's a matter of the magnets or something. I just want to see why. So now if God, it's just so difficult to do with one hand. If I do that, let's move it around a bit. Let's squeeze it. I'm getting nothing. So it is definitely a connection problem between the magnets. Is it possible one of the magnets is in backwards and it's repelling itself? Aha. That's, I'm not gonna, let's check that. You know, anything's possible. Anything's possible. So let's just check that. And of course, the one, there it is, the one hex key I need is right here. So let's undo, let's take this little guy out. Oh, you know what's going on? That's what's going on. Hang on, I have an alarm going off upstairs. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I have an Alexa alarm going off. I'm having trouble connecting to... Okay, hang on 1 sec. I'll be right back. I just have to go shut that off. Okie dokie. Now that is shut up. Okay. Okay, so pop this little probe off. Now let's see. Was this magnet? This magnet was on this way. All magnets are popping out every which way. Oh, I have a feeling that one of these magnets was in the wrong way. Okay. Well, let's just fix it. We can fix that. So these guys, yeah, I have a feeling that that's my gut instinct, and it would make sense. If one magnet's repelling away from the other, it's not going to stick. And there's enough gap in play there that it could have been. So that's the way that needs to go. This guy going to go like that. So we're going to go like so. So those are right there. This one. Okay, so these are correct in this orientation there. So let's leave you here. Sometimes working with the magnets can be challenging at best because they tend to want to wander. So this magnet in here is going to connect with this one back here. Okay, so oh no, this one is going to be this one. So that's going to come up this way. And so this is going to come on like so. Why did you just pop? I've got magnets coming out of everywhere here. Where did that one just come out of? Oh, that one just came out of there. Okay, so got to make sure this one. So when the probe is docked, okay, that one's the wrong polarity there. So got to pop that one out. And I just lost. That's funny. They just go everywhere. Yeah. Come on, get out of there. Get out of the hole. Oh, what the heck now? There we go. Okay, let's start one at a time here. This one up here, that's the way there. So it's got to face that way. Come on. So this has got to go in that way. So when the probe is docked, there we go. That one's correct. Okay, that one's correct. These two. Oh, look at that. We had 25 viewers down to 14. That's because this is not all that exciting. These two like that. This comes in this way. Those two sit on there like that. There we go. And then this guy comes in. Oh. Okay. Stay there. Oh. They just keep moving and doing their own thing. I've just misplaced one now. Where'd that third one go? This is actually this kind of humorous. We've got this one in here. We're missing this one in here. We've got our two magnets. I know they have little helpers you can print out for this too, but you know what? That wouldn't be as fun. And now I'm missing a magnet. I'll bet it's stuck. Who knows where it's stuck? Oh, where'd it go? How hard is it to lose a tiny little magnet? There it is. It's stuck to the back of the the dimmer thingies. That one goes on there like that. So that has got to go in that way. This way like this. So that goes in there so that okay, that's correct. Now we got to get these ones. So you're correct. The docking magnet's correct. These ones go that way. You guys go on like that. So now, don't do that to me. Stop. 13 viewers. I just lost another one. That's okay. This is an impromptu fun with magnets. Okay. Like this. Like this. Okay, stay. Do not jump out. Oh, you son of a... The thing is, these magnets are so f***ing strong. Okay. I break out the little helper that they give you, but I just, all honesty, don't know where it is. You guys want to see a grown man cry? I need to make a magnet holder. I know. There's a little thing that assists you with these, but that would be probably quicker for me to go find where I put it, or probably quicker for me to print one than it is what I'm doing here. Stay put, stay put. Do not jump to the other side. Don't make me glue you. Okay, so you're going to go there. Maybe if I do this instead, then you go in there. This is probably going to be the better way here. Then you go on there. There we go. Okay, you little son of a beeper. Now that I got you trapped, we're going to screw you back together. And it's saying, no, screw you. Okay, we'll screw you back together. And it's going to turn out this won't even be the issue. Positive. Think positive, Tim. There's that. And there is that. There we go. Okay. We are back together. That's definitely making good contact there. Okay, that's making good contact. When I park the probe, it is, there it is. Okay, so this is good. So now let's attach this. And let's, again, we're attached, no problem. Let's check continuity here. See if we have anything different. Okay, we'll do our test. Okay, and now let's check. We should hear a beep if all is correct. And it is not. Come on, connect. What is going on now? Oh, is that a gap right there? No, because if I go here from the wire to the magnet, we're good. This side from the wire to the magnet, come on, wire to the magnet, we're good. So we got good connection between the wire and the magnets here. That's not the issue. It stands to reason that if these two are open, or if this is a closed, right here, when I connect it to here, that should close the whole thing. So I should get a signal from here over to here, and I'm not. So I'm not getting connection between these magnets at all, and I'm trying to see if there's an actual gap I can see, and it's not making the best connection there at all. So something has shifted, warped, melted. I'm going to try. Golden Jaguar, you know, it's why I'm going to like the Voron tap when I eventually put it on here. But I'm patient. I never used to be. Live streaming has taught me patience, if nothing else. And it's taught me a lot of stuff in life, and it's made me a better person just by live streaming. But I won't give up. It's a matter of, I could just say, you know what, skip it. I'm going to put a tap on it. We won't worry about it. But no, I need to get this fixed. So let's shave off a little bit of that. And everything looks good there. We're making good connection. Let's see if shaving that little bit off helped that drop that magnet down just a little bit. And no. even pushing on it. So I wonder if it could be an issue with the magnets. If it's not making, because they got to be touching. They got to be touching. Like it's, oh no, there's a gap. I can actually see a gap. I don't know if you'll be able to see that in the camera. Here, let's just see if I shine that up. Oh, hang on. Let's see how good this camera is. If I shine this up, if I turn this up to the light and I put this, I don't know if you'll be able to see the same thing I see. Up where the magnets are supposed to join. Anyways, it's hard to see. But you got to trust me. After I make you all dizzy. Woohoo. There we go. I can hold that up to the light. And I can see a gap between the magnets. There's definitely a gap between the magnets. So something, there is, yeah. Oh, there's a cracked piece. And I'll bet that's doing it right there. Look at that part. If you focus on the right piece, see that crack right there? There's a crack right there in the plastic. I'll bet you dollars to donuts that that's causing my issue. Yeah, the magnets weren't touching. Definitely weren't touching. So if I, if I grab, where's my other little tray here? There. No. So yeah, here's a good way to test this. There's a couple magnets in here. This is a good way to test it. So if I just pull a couple of these magnets out, we'll pop them on here. Let's just pop the magnets on here, and then let's pop this on here. Okay, there we have kind of a makeshift, all the magnets connecting. Now we test this. This and this. Yeah. See, now if I test this, so it is definitely the magnets not touching, definitely. So let's these two test magnets here. So there's our issue. We tracked down the issue. Good. So troubleshooting 101, patience, number one. Why it was working for the first 10, 12, 13 jobs I printed, I don't know, and it didn't. But I'm sure the crack in here has something to do with it, because this piece right here is split. So what we do in this case, gee, if I only had another printer, I could print another part on. Oh, wait, I do. We're coming up to my 9 o'clock time. So let's pop, well, I don't even need to take this apart. Let's go ahead and, what do I have? Black. I don't care what color this is. I'm not going to overly fuss about my color scheme right now. So let's, I happen to know I have, well, this doesn't come, so here's the thing. This does not come in contact with a hot end that is heated up to full temperature. This comes in contact with a hot end that is less than the melting point of PLA. So, hey, non-fam. So I'm just going to, not even going to worry about printing that in ABS. Don't tell the Voron guys on me, please. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find that part. Let me see if I have my clicky probe files. I don't usually delete much from my downloads. So here, let's do this. Let's be sneaky here. Wrong window, you doofus, Tim. There we go. Minimize that. There we go. So let's go over here in my downloads. I keep everything. So somewhere down here, eventually, there should be something to do with clicky probes. Clicky right here. So I just forget the name of the parts. So clicky ABSB mount base. Let's see, is that the piece? No, that's not the piece I need. No glue cap, 3 millimeter. That's not, that's similar. That's not the piece I need though. Magnet helper. There's the magnet helper that I could have used, but I printed that out somewhere. Clicky probe body. There's the piece I believe I need right now. That's the piece, the one of them. It's not the piece that's broken, but it can't hurt to print that one again. That is the right piece. So we will go ahead and open this slicer right here. These are gonna be whipped off really quick on the bamboo. So we're gonna drag that one over. Okay, that'll be there. And then clicky probe dock is not what I need. I'm sure that's not what I need. No, I need, the other one is the probe body, probe helper mount, probe insert, probe insert. That's the one I need right there. That's the piece that's cracked. But is this the 3 millimeter one? Let's see. I have to pop this apart and see. I don't remember whether, I think this was a 3 millimeter insert that I used. So let's pop this apart and see. Yeah, my magnets are going to all go to hell in a handbasket here again, but what the heck. Yeah, it's a 3 millimeter. Okay. So that's a 3 millimeter insert. So we got that right part right there. So let's go ahead and bring this into the slicer. Boom. We got the two parts. What colors do I have? White, gold, and purple. Let's go ahead and print these in. Let's go ahead and print them in the white. We'll just print them in the King Rune white that we have in there, since it was the last filament I used. Are they oriented in the correct direction? They are. Here, I'll just pop this over here and share the screen with you, although it goes wonky when I bring it over to this monitor. So there's the two parts we're going to print. I think we're oriented in the right direction for both of them. Yes, we are. Or are we? Yeah, I think that's right. Let me make sure I'm not lying. That one prints that way up. Yes, that is the right part, and this one prints that way up. Okay, we're good. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and put that 3 walls, 4 walls, 5 and 4, 5 and 5. For these little pieces, I'm going to make them stronger. I'm just going to do 100% infill. They're cracking, and I think they're cracking. I probably didn't have enough infill in them. Yeah, that's fine. Should be a real quick print. We're looking 20 minutes. 20 minutes for those. Oh, that's from start to beginning. Okay, and we'll print, and we'll send. Yeah, forget the wonky buttons there. This monitor does weird things to the thing. So there we go. Okay, so we'll get that going. Getting your bamboo delivered this coming Monday. Awesome. You're going to love it. At least I love the thing. So, okay, so we'll let these parts print. 9 o'clock almost. We'll let these print. I'll come back tomorrow night and we'll assemble them and get this working. Not a big deal. But for now, while these are printing, I want to just put those parts in there. Make sure our meter's off. And move this over here and tidy up my messy desk a little bit. Let's go ahead. I just want to pop this pop. Oh, I printed a few of these out today. These were printed on the Prusa at the office, and these are the cardboard spool rings for using the cardboard spools in the AMS. So Printed some of those out. So this box that came in today, pretty quick shipping. They ship from Canada. They ship from BC. They have their stock in BC out here. This took this was sent by FedEx Ground, and it was three business days to get to me. So not bad. No import fees, no duty. What colors did I get? I got black, I got silver, and I got blue gray. Oh, I like the blue gray. I want to see what the blue gray is like. So these are the refills. So they come basically box like so here. So the refill boxes, and they tape sealed. So let's pop this open. Oh, non-fam, I didn't see a pop in. Hello, sir. Okay, we'll pop that open. Open the box up, and we get a do not tear off the plastic strips until after step 3. Step 1, separate your spools. Step 2, orient the tab with the little notch in the spool holder. Step 3, align the, basically put the other half of your spool holder on. And step 4, remove the plastic strips. Should be simple. So here we go. Comes nicely sealed with a oh, that's very nicely sealed. Like you're speaking drum tight sealed with a desiccant pack, a nice big desiccant pack, Desi pack, Clariant Desi pack, non-toxic, 100% natural. Feel free to sprinkle on cereal. Just kidding, it doesn't say that. So we got this. Let's go get a spool. So the AMS came with 3 of these clear ones and 1 of these white ones. And I was informed online that the main difference between them is the temperature tolerance for drying filament. So the temperature tolerance for this one is 90 degrees Celsius. Less than or equal to 90 degrees Celsius. And the temperature tolerance for this one is less than or equal to 70 degrees Celsius. So if you have to dry a filament higher, like a nylon, I guess, or something like that, at a higher temperature, you're going to use the gray spool to dry it versus using the clear one. So that's what I was told the main difference is between these two. But there was 3 of these and 1 of these included with the AMS, which is not bad because they sell these things for like 12 bucks a piece, 13 bucks a piece. So okay, so let's pop that open like so. There's that little notch they talk about. It's actually at the very top if you line it up with the Bamboo Lab logo. Let's open this. Now, let's hear that very satisfying. You ready? Let's see if I can share this joy. Oh, no, you couldn't really hear it well. Actually, it still isn't unsealed, come to think of it. You might hear it now. Ready? Nah, you don't hear it. Nah, that was kind of non-exciting. Pull it out. We got the desiccant pack. We got a little label. So yeah, we have this refill. We have a little label that basically tells you what we're doing, and that we have basic PLA. So it's a sticker we can put on the thing if we want. So that's the RFID that it uses to tell what filament it is, and there's a little notch that you got to line up with the little notch on this part right up here. So we put that on. That lines up with a notch like so. We make sure it clicks in. Don't do what I did with my first roll of bamboo that came with the filament, with the printer, and not lock that in and have it fall off the back of the printer. These were really tightly sealed. So, okay, there we go. So this PLA mat, oh, I didn't realize this has a label on it. Do these all have labels on them already? This one doesn't say anything. I wonder if the other ones have. I'm curious now. I just realized that this has writing on the actual spool right here. Let's just see. Oh, here we go. Here's the other three that came with it. Nope. That one's blank. Blank. And blank. Interesting. Oh, you know why? Duh. Because that's the one that came with the printer and it had matte white PLA on it. And it's a sticker that's on there. So, okay. So, and actually it's a cool clear sticker. So I can put this off. I can peel this sticker off like this, and I can go, there we go. So now we say PLA Basic. Cool. Like, duh, it's a sticker, Tim. Okay, cool. Although I put it on the wrong spool. That's easy enough. So we'll just do this. Let's pop this off. Let's pop this off. Where's my little notch? Right up top. We'll line this up with my notch. There we go. And we will make sure we put the proper one on and lock it. There we go. Now that we've locked it, we can pull our tabs. There's one. There's two. This is the one that's holding the end of the filament, so we will grab the end of the filament before it unspools, and we'll shove it in a hole. There we go. I'm going to print some of those little spool holder things. I forget who did them. See them on MakerDeck. There's three. And come on. And there's four. There we go. We're ready to go. Beautiful. I like that. Okay, good. Boom, boom. There we go. And I'm not going to worry. Well, I'll bag it again. What the heck? As I drop that other spool. We'll bag it up. We'll put it in there later. I just wanted to see how easy it was to put one of these in the spool. K2 clip. That's the one, non-fam. Yeah. I want to print some of those K2 clips. Come on. Get in the bag. Oh, you know why? Duh. It does quite fit. The bag wasn't made for the spool holder. It was just made for the filament. There we go. Oh, it doesn't really. You can't really use the box to put the filament back in because the box is too small because it's just made for the refill spool. And same with the bag. It's not made for the full spool. So yeah, that's just kind of that's fine. I don't usually bag my PLA anyways. And there we have some recycling. We have a desiccant pack that I can. I might be able to dry that out and reuse it, but I got a ton of desiccant packs, so I just don't. I wonder what that's like inside it. I just want to see what this stuff looks like. Oh, it's like pepper. It doesn't really. Oh, it's like little sand pellets. There we go. Okay. Well, before I do anything too drastic, Oh, let's go ahead and seal that guy up. Pretend like we never opened it. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll do the rest of those after. The part is printing, and it's like, what are we like? 10 minutes until those parts are printed. You know what? Let's chill out. Whoever's here, and we will. Hey, old curmudgeon, we will rebuild these parts. They're going to be 10 minutes to print them, and we'll go ahead and we'll rebuild these parts. Let's get all the magnets out. So you're gone, and you are. Let's take you screws out of here. Little proby guy. Come on, out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out. There it goes. Okay, you're out. Let's make sure that, yeah, these, let's just double check these. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with the probe itself, but one never does know. Boom, boom, boom. No, it's fine. But which way did it go in? I think it went in that way. Or did it go in the other way? I should have realized which way it came out when I took it out. No, the writing was out. The writing was out for sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let those parts print. Clean up a little bit here. Come on. Grab a quick drink. So these parts, let me just show you something real quick here too. Right here. So here we have, for instance, Polymaker. Polymaker's using the cardboard spools right now. So we can take these little rings that I printed. I found these on printables, and that just super easily just pops on, just like so. Now that can be used on the bamboo with no problems at all. Easy to put on. It doesn't pop off super easy. They're awesome. So yeah, if you're getting the bamboo and you're going to get the AMS, I suggest print yourself a bunch of these things. They're very quick. Mind you, I did them on the Prusa. I could do them on the bamboo, but I did these on the Prusa today. It took 28 minutes each to print them. So I printed 4 out today. So look at that. Perfect. Okay, we'll get this assembled, and I just want to see and make sure with the new parts if it works, and if it does, then I will come back tomorrow and reassemble the printer and make sure everything's working fine. But yeah, that's interesting that stopped working all of a sudden. But I think that cracked piece, yeah. So this piece here, come on. Once it's in, it never comes out. Come on, get out. There you go. See, I think this piece here, that little crack on the side, right there, so I can actually pull that right apart. Yeah, I think that's what was causing the issue. So, how are we doing on this? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's my own fault. It's my own fault. First time for everything. There's my bamboo print. It's my own fault. I didn't. I had just taken a whole bunch of these things off the bed this morning, and I was literally sliding them off with my fingers. I didn't clean the bed again. It's my own fault because these things were looking so good. And mind you, and I'm glad it happened because actually I forgot to turn the brim off. I don't want a brim. And it put a brim on everything, and it's yeah, I don't want the brim. So damn. Anyway, so yeah, damn. But hey, clean your clean your plate after you touch it. And you know, I had done I did 3 beds full of those clips and didn't clean my bed after. So that's my own fault. There we go. On the Facebook, on the bamboo Facebook group, there's a lot of you read a lot of posts about, you know, I've been printing on this thing for like 3 weeks, and all of a sudden my prints won't stick. And then you know, it's like, have you cleaned your bed? Well, no. Next, okay. Okay, so I'm going to restart this print. Yes, I am going to restart it. Prusa Slicer encountered an error. That's good for you, Prusa Slicer. I didn't want you. I want the bamboo slicer. We're going to open that. Let's go back here. And I didn't even realize that I had a brim turned on. And that's my own fault because I'm still not used to the no brim. There we go. Let's slice it up again. I'm still not used to the Bamboo Studio slicer. Even though it's based on Prusa, it's very still quite different, and there's a lot to it. I mean, there's a lot to it, and especially since I added the AMS, there's a lot more to learn on it. And yeah, I'm doing my best to figure all of this stuff out. So okay, so you've sent it again. It'll start up pretty quick here. Hey, Jack Black. So who is aware? I just got aware of it today that Simplify 3D has already done a pretty big .01 release to the version 5. They've addressed a lot of the issues that came up in a lot of the online things where the reviewers were pointing out a bunch of things, and they've addressed a lot of those issues already. And I've heard that they're also getting ready for a 0.02 major release. So pretty cool. It sounds like they may be keeping up with their releases and stuff now for a change. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with that? That's what I said. Yes, who knew? Yeah. I just got it because I was committed to the original, so I didn't have to pay the full price. And I like to know what's out there, and so yeah, actually these things here, I mean, big deal. They're just little things, but these things here were sliced with S3D, and they look great. They printed really well, so I think the slicer's fine. I think it's still lacking tree supports. Mind you, I printed a job on the bamboo here with tree supports. I wasn't overly impressed with them. Mind you, they were the experimental tree supports, so yeah. It's only one guy. Is it really? Okay. Okay, so this poor thing is down for a bit. We're gonna wait till these parts print. Oh, that back part fell out. That's okay. Bamboo's starting up again. I mean, if it's only one guy, I mean, it's interesting that it's only one guy. I mean, has it been only one guy from the very beginning, from when even 4 was out? I mean, It's not so bad. That's a huge undertaking, though, if it's just a single person developing and maintaining and updating that software. That's a lot of work. Oh, there's my first two-color print. Pretty cool. Nothing exciting, but anyways, I had to try one, so yeah. Wow, one guy. And only once. That I don't like, Jack. Yes, I did clean the bed, Art Chapman. I did clean the bed, and that's what I didn't do before. That's why it failed. At least I think that's why it failed. I'm pretty sure that's why it failed. So, yeah. It goes through its regular startup routine every time, bed mesh, leveling, and everything, which some people might say is a pain in the arse, but you know what? So does the Trident, and so does the 2.4 the way I have it set up. Hey, Mike, thank you for that. I appreciate that, and hello. Yeah, but at least what Bamboo does that's interesting is when it estimates your times, it tells you, and so far it's been pretty accurate. So if we look at the slicer here, there we go here. So it says your prepare time 6 minutes 35 seconds. So it means it's going to take 6 minutes and 35 seconds to go through, heat up the nozzle, purge the filament, do your quad gantry leveling, or not the quad gantry, but you know what I mean, and then do your bed mesh leveling, et cetera, et cetera. It's going to take 6 minutes 35 seconds. Your actual print is going to take 13 minutes and 26 seconds for a total of 20 minutes and 1 second. So I think that's pretty cool. And it's pretty accurate from what I've done so far. I haven't measured the long ones like the 6-7 hour prints, which I've done, but the short prints, it seems pretty accurate. So, and then again, it's got all the other little features that a lot of the other slicers have. Again, grabbing a lot of its stuff from Prusa, so you can turn on your travel, you can turn on your retractions. Very few retractions on this, unretracts, and then of course your wipes, which not many wipes on here, but yeah, and your seams. But it's the travel where it sort of shows all the travels. Pretty cool. Anyways, and that's a bed of parts I did for the 2.4. Oh man. Okay, 920. Got caught up with Daniel's nozzle cam and the full control models he was. Oh, I watched the stream a bit today with the nozzle cam. I want to get that nozzle cam. You can't buy directly off the company because they don't ship to Canada, but there's a couple of distributors that do ship to Canada. But that nozzle cam is the bomb. Holy crap. I love it. Have I figured out how to turn on a layer entry in G code? Turn on a layer entries. What do you mean by that, Fabian? Turn on layer entries. Do you mean like pause at a layer? Or oh man, you're kidding. They broke it again. Yeah, what now I don't know. I haven't tried it with the new license model for that. So I installed it at my office. Okay. It's not running right now, but can I not now install it at home? So let's put it this way: with my Adobe software license that I have, I can log on to my Adobe programs here, Illustrator, InDesign, whatever. And all it says is that it allows you 2 activations, and I use 2 at the office, and use it here at home on a laptop and on my here, and it'll just say, you have to basically, which one do you want to shut down? And you can shut down one of the other activations, and it'll activate it here. Now, I'm hoping that with Simplify 3D, that works very similar, that I can have it on my computer here for when I want to slice at home. And then if I go to my office and want to use it to slice, it'll say, oh, you've already activated it at home. You got to shut that down, and we'll activate it here. I don't know if that'll work like that. I haven't tried it yet. I'm hoping it does. If it doesn't, that's a big issue. So, Oh, just something that Octopus needs for displaying G-code previews, etc. Also enables the cancel object function. Oh, okay. Speaking of the object cancellation function, I forgot how to do that in Clipper. I've got to relearn that. You can exclude an object, and I don't remember how to set it up because it's not working on this bed full of parts here that I printed. This one in the corner had failed. Fortunately, it failed in a sense that I could let it keep going, and everything else printed beautifully. And it was a ball of string at the end, and it didn't affect anything else. So, but I couldn't remember how to set up exclude object in Clipper, so I have to give myself a lesson or do some research on that again. So the G code needs the object layer markers in it when it's sliced. I probably didn't do something in the slice, which I'm guessing. It's just been a while since I used it, and I've built the Trident since then, and there's a lot going on here, and my brain can only handle so much data at once. So let's see how we're doing over here. Okay, well, first few layers are down, so we're doing okay here. Let's just let's share this. Let's share the speed. See if it fails again. If it fails again, it just means it's probably going too quick for the small part. How come that camera's not working? I didn't unplug it again. Hang on. Why is that camera not working? Where are you, OBS? Deactivate. Activate. Oh, you know what it probably is? This might be a Jerry move. Hang on. Nope. Why is that camera not working? Huh. Okay then. Oh. Unplug it. Plug it in. Let's try it again. Mobile cam. Deactivate. Activate. There we are. Aha. Now. There we are. That's better. There's the two little parts printing. There we can witness it together whether or not it's going to fail. Okay, and the betting is open for whether or not it's going to fail. Non-planar in the new slicer, yes. You need a needle tip nozzle for sure. The exciting thing that I'm looking forward to in the new Prusa slicer that he mentioned, like sneak preview type thing before, and I don't know if it's out yet, is that if you split a model in multi-parts, you're going to be able to add the ability to make pins and pinholes in order for assembling the model together. I think that is great. See you later, old curmudgeon. I'm only going to be going just till these parts here finish. Then I've got to go. So, yeah. Yeah, that's a really cool feature that it'll automatically place pins for you if you split your parts into multiple pieces, and then when you go to assemble them, you got alignment pins. I mean, that's awesome. So. Okie doke. Oh, it failed. Okay, we're going to stop. Okay. Well, I have a feeling that it's just a matter of we'll try this again another time. I think it's just because there's very little sticking to the bed on these pieces. There's very little surface adhesion to the bed, and it's going fast. And I think I just may need to slow it down. Richard, just in time for me to shut down. Are you crazy, man? Yeah. I am Just getting ready to shut it down. Yeah, I think that's it. There's such small pieces, and it's going so fast. I think I just need to slow it down. They're printing fine, but yeah, I think when we're dealing with little pieces like this, with just very little area touching the bed, yeah, we'll slow it down, or I'll put some nanopolymer adhesive on it or something, just to help it stick. Because it's the first time. I mean, I ran 3 batches of these things, and they stuck beautifully. So I've been good, Paul. Grind away the shoulders. Grind away the shoulders. Anyways, yeah, we'll get back to that. I'm kind of done for the night. So yeah, so we got the bamboo filament. We refilled one of the rolls. It was really cool. We got 5 rolls of it here, and yeah, we figured out the problem with the clicky probe. We had to reprint the part because the magnets we weren't getting magnet connection, and we found a cracked part, and it's just been such a fun night. So just at the end, David Wilson, loved your videos today, by the way, David. Really cool videos. I watched them today. Love your dogs. Your dogs are so cute. The fact that they eat out of the same bowl and take turns. Anyways, really cool. But that's it. I'll pop back on tomorrow night probably. I've got to be in bed real early tomorrow night because I've got to get up really early Friday. But yeah, OnlyFans. Yep. So anyways, guys, for those of you that just got here, I apologize, but oh, Golden Jaguar, I missed you. Say goodbye. Goodbye. For those of you that just got here, I'm shutting it down because I was only going to go till 9 o'clock, so we got a bonus half hour because I didn't expect to have to reprint a couple pieces, and I didn't expect those reprints to fail because I printed them at super high speed on the bamboo, and they're too small for that high speed. There's not enough bed adhesion, not enough surface area on the bed, and they move around really fast, and then boom, pop off the bed. So I'll try it again with some nanopolymer adhesive, and we'll reassemble the clicky probe tomorrow or Friday night. Maybe tomorrow or Friday night. We'll see. Tomorrow night I got to be in bed early, so we'll see. Thank you everybody for being here. The cut dowel feature is a 26 alpha that they released yesterday. Oh, they did. Oh, wow. That's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to that, Mike. Okay, folks. Enough for now. We'll catch all you guys on the next one. So sleep well, print well, and be well. Oh, I like that exit. Sleep well, print well, and be well. Or I could just say, print well and be well. I've been looking for like a goodbye line. Like I can't do the high five. I can't do the happy printing. There's a lot, but hey, print well and be well. Let me know what you think. Bye for now.